Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. How do you read it, Jim?
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course, so with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play. And of course, the right service into the box.
And here's Neymar.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
This is Batistuta. And that was very necessary. Neymar.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
And it's Mendes. Griezmann is the guilty party there. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. That has not gone well. Adams.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Now that looks a decent ball. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Mendes calmly anticipates. Kukcu.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
That has been slung wide. Danger averted for now. And he lines up a cross. And that has been cleared. Yamal. Well, they've got it again. Played in.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Neymar. Can he get on the end of this? Well, he's seen that early. He used a certain sixth sense. Cleared without complication. And here's Azar. Howson is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Araujo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kante kept his eye on it, and he's there. Botman going vertical. And he's managed to gift it back. Messi. Tries to play it through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Nuno Mendes.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
It's been slipped through. And Batistuta! In he goes again. Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Botman. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Xabi Alonso kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Botman. Now it's Yamal. Yamal takes aim and gets his head on it! Really well taken goal. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Argentina are sitting pretty, 2-0. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game, and it's easier said than done, as we know.
Se está realizando un cambio.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and...
Takes a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Due is offering a wry smile there.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That has been cut short. Rashford. Kukçu. Now, can they get him away? It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Neymar made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Due. Muscular approach does pay off here. It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
And here's Rashford. Cross flung in towards the middle. Tries to get it clear. Can he finish? And he can clear it away. And this is Neymar. Due. He's a sharp little ball here. And he welcomes it in. Oh, that's fabulous. Big header! It's a goal! Just one goal in it now! Game on! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Bout of passing here, really easy. It's Rashford! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
And he has been fouled there. Batistuta goes sliding in. Baresi. Neymar. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rashford. Turns back here, probably the best option. Doué. And the finish! Oh, taken with style. Do not write them off. Back they come. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Nicely weighted ball. That's been slid through. Shot and goal! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's there! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 2.
So, time for changes on
Número
both sides,
9.
actually.
Entran.
So we have a breakthrough. Now, how will
Número
things
14.
develop from here?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Looking for the run. And here's Neymar. And it's Mendes.
That's good play from him.
And this is Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho! And that could come back to haunt them.
Ronaldinho clearly wanted to level things up in a hurry here. It didn't quite come off for him, but top marks for the effort.
Neymar does well to get it back. Now it's Batistuta. Great ball if he can get there.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now it's come to nothing. And he's quick to get it clear again.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And the shot! No mistake! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely.
That's just downright fabulous, both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoop.
And he's done it again, he's got his second.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al
2
tiempo
up and
reglamentario.
very little time left, surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Aims beyond the defence. And the shot! And it's there! And they are cruising away. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, what goes through a player's head?
And he's let fly! And that is the last effort of the game. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.